Three Alvin, this brand new series just dropped on Netflix called The Breakthrough, and this series it is from Sweden. And in this series, we see this double murder happen in this quiet neighborhood in Sweden. But when this detective, like he start investigating, like why these two people who has no connection to each other, why they were murdered, while doing some investigation. Like he has no luck to find like who killed these people, although there is this witness lady, like she saw who killed these people, but she cannot remember, like her mind was so blocked. So in this series, like this series spanned between time like 16 years. We see this the investigation still going on, but finally this I guess he's a genealogist, like through the DNA, this other investigator guy in this series, he finally discovered that like who killed these people through the DNA research. And this thing, I guess, although it is a, like when I was reading about this series, it is a fictional story, so I don't know if it's real or not. But it is a limited series, so it has only 4 episodes, and I personally really like this series. The series is actually quite engaging, even from the first frame. All the acting in the show is really good. There's the other series I have seen from Sweden, but this one, it was very well made from beginning till the end. Story itself is really very engaging. You, as the audience, you really feel invested in this investigation, because you are like, even though in the first scene, I guess as the audience, you do see, like, you know, this guy, he's stabbing the little boy and the woman. But after that, like, even though we are seeing who is the killer might be, but, you know, end of the day, you have to prove, like, who is this person killed these 2 random people in this quiet neighborhood. The way it was done is definitely, I was really very interested to find out about the killer. So this show doesn't tell you a lot about the killer. It's mainly about the investigation. You know, this people, they're trying to find out like who the killer is. So they are bringing all these people, they are taking everyone's DNA swab, you know, their saliva, they're taking the DNA test and everything. And the way this show captured this investigator, their struggle, the lead detective and the guy who is the guy who is working on this DNA. Both of these actors were quite good in this show. There's other side character. They are also really good. So this show, it is mainly about the investigation. And so I did felt very invested in the investigation, because I needed to know who killed these people. Although the reason behind the killing was really not that good, I will say, but still you do feel emotionally very invested in the story. So I thought overall this show it has only 4 episodes. It's quite well done from beginning till the end. I like the acting, I like the location, and I really like the way the investigation was done. Although in this show, it starts with, you see these 2 people who got murdered and their family member, they're really sad and everything. But I will say, end of the day, this show, it isn't about the like victim's family. It is not about their story. It's mainly about how this DNA investigation was going on, which I personally found it quite interesting. So I think it's worth checking if you are interested to see. Although the way they find the killer, the DNA test, the way they find him, it was too easy for me. I was like, wow, that's the only thing I will say about this is this, the way they find the killer DNA in this show. It was kind of like it's not that good, honestly. No, it wasn't very easy for my taste, but overall it was still very interesting watch. I was like, wow, I was really invested in this story. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this series. If you enjoyed this review on this Sweden show, don't forget to check out my other reviews on other Sweden movie and series. There was a recently one movie I saw from there. It was quite good. check them out if you like this review. Of course, if you enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.